right, so let's jump right in. So at our resort, they had this little stack of brochures. So these are kind of your options. They range from very leisurely to very extreme and adventurous, such as these two. There are two primary companies that do the excursions, and I'll put the link for them in the description box. As for prices, they range from about like 180 USD to about 290 USD, depending on what you're doing. This is the cute little bus that takes you from your hotel to the location where you get picked up by another van. This is it. They have like a nice little buffet, so if you miss breakfast at your resort, you can have breakfast there. Little lounge area as you wait for your bus. There's washrooms and a rock climbing wall for some reason. Once you get there, for us it was about 25 minutes away. They strap you up. The excursion that my mother and I chose was the zip lining, ATV, and swimming excursion package. So we had to climb all the way up the tower, which is about 20 feet in the air, and then you zip line down three separate, like, I guess, zip line towers. After that, they took us into a cenote, which was really cool. There were bats everywhere and, some fish in the water. The water was absolutely freezing. They took us to a lagoon as well, which I forgot to mention, where you could do scuba diving. Um, they give you the snorkeling gear. I'd recommend bringing your own because they do reuse the snorkeling gear. Here's the area that was in, and they also give you fins if you want to use them. It's obviously not mandatory. Um, but yeah, and then they also have ATVing, which was really fun. The ATVing was about 30 minutes and it's on a paved path, so it's very beginner friendly. So moving now to excursions that were offered on our hotel, like activities offered at our hotel, the Bluebay Gran Esmeralda. Can never say that. They have shows just about every night. They have a little live entertainment show at the bar, the black and white bar each night. They do a lot of like 80s and 90s throwbacks. I'm not particularly a fan, but whatever floats your boat. They have their element show, which was pretty cool, a fire show, all great things to keep you entertained. As for the beach, and I did say this in the last video, the beach isn't the best, but thankfully, if you walk out to the beach, turn left and walk for about 8 minutes, there's this really beautiful lagoon. Um, the current is actually really strong going into the ocean, so be very mindful of that. You don't want to get swept away to sea because it is quite possible. But yeah, it's just genuinely really gorgeous. I'd highly recommend checking it out. Um, as for things to do off of the resort other than excursions, you can go into town, which is what we did, Playa del Carmen City. There are shuttles that leave from each hotel. From ours, it was about 25 USD, and that took us there and back. They leave you there for about 4 hours, so you have more than enough time to do all of your shopping. There's a massive mall. It's absolutely gorgeous, and they have a lot of like North American shops and European shops that, we're all familiar with. Right down the road from your drop off point and from the mall is the beach, and the beach here is spectacular. I wish we had stayed somewhere closer to the beach at Playa del Carmen because absolutely amazing. The sand was beautiful, the water was gorgeous. But yeah, the general area around the mall is really, really nice. And if you're worried about being safe, worry not because they have armed police guards. I think they're military, to be entirely honest. I think they are military, um, walking around with like assault rifles. So I guess that helps to make you feel safe. I don't know. But that's all I got for you today. All the links will be in the bio. Thanks for watching.